What's up, gamers? This is 83 here. As you can see, we've moved on to Apex Legends. I can't say for a fact that this is the #1 Battle Royale, but it's definitely top 3. It's a great, well-made game, and it's a lot of fun to play. I'm making this video as per the request of a friend. He's just getting into Apex. He found the whole menu set up a little overwhelming, so I'd like to just try to do a brief overview of the whole menu to help familiarize yourself with the different pages, the layout, the settings, all these different features you can play with and information you can get out of the menu. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, let's get to the meat. Let's get to what you really came here for, how to get into a game, or as it's otherwise known, readying up. This is how you tell your teammates, or if you're online with some friends, you can tell your friends that you're ready, you want to hop in a game, you're ready to get going. Okay, so as you can see down here on the bottom left, there's a big ready button. I've connected my controller, so I push Y to ready up. Additionally, on PC, you can left click it. And as you'll see, as soon as I click it, a little check mark appears above my head. That shows other teammates or friends that I'm ready to go. And now you can see it starts loading and matchmaking, finding additional players for me to join. But let's not ready up just yet. There's a few other things I'd like to show you in the menu. Maybe the next most important part of the Apex menu, just above the ready button, is where we can choose which game type we'd like to play. Obviously, there's a few different game types to choose from. As we click the menu, we can see each of them line up in front of us. I'm going to very briefly go over each one. So our first option is Duos, Battle Royale, Teams of 2, Last to Survive wins, Trios, same idea but teams of 3, and Ranked, which is Sweaty Trios. Moving right along, we've got Arenas, 2 teams of 3v3, duke it out. Ranked Arenas, same idea, just sweaty. In Arenas, you choose your weapons in advance. I would just like to go over very briefly that the background of each game type shows you what map you'll be playing on. I'm going to jump cut to a previous recording I have, sorry. On the far right, you can see a limited time mode here called Control. These are temporary game modes that they do for special events or occasions, and they're not permanently in the game. Okay, now moving up top, we have Training. This is where it runs through the basic beginner's guide, all the buttons, how to move forward, how to move left, how to crouch, how to run, how to jump, how to shoot. All the basics, kind of first person basics. The game does make you do this when the first time you sign in. But a few cases where you might want to go back to it if maybe you change some of your keybinds or your controller settings and you don't remember what it was and you want a visual representation, so the training could be a good place to see that kind of information. And now, if you're really serious, we've got the firing range. Imagine the training without the tutorial. You've got targets to hit, there's close range, medium range, long range. All the weapons that are currently in the game are available. All the attachments that are currently in the game, you can mix and match, kind of play around and try to get a feel for what works best for you. You can practice your hip fire, aiming down sight, work with recoil patterns, try out different characters and their abilities, grenades and consumables. All of these things you can play with and get more comfortable with in an environment that's a little calmer, so you can really hone in those skills. I will give you a little tip. There's also a way to make the dummies move around and shoot you, which I think is a far better way to practice. And now I believe the final setting that's directly related to the game. Above the game type options, there's the option to fill teammates. Let's say you're in a trios game and you unmark this box, you will go in by yourself. I'm not on this level, so I'm going to remark it. Now moving up, you'll see here there's a space to add 2 friends. I currently had 3 friends on in this clip, and it brings you into the social menu. I'm not going to go into this, everyone knows how to do this. You can add your friends, send invites or join them, or add new friends if you know their name. I'm not going to go too into that. Let's get back to the main menu. Alright, and now for a fun thing, on the right you'll see here Apex Packs. These are cosmetics, aesthetic things that you can add to your characters or guns. They're usually skins, quotes, that kind of stuff. You can check into that if you want. Moving on back to the main menu, I'd like to do a 1-minute roundup of all the tabs at the top of the screen, starting with the Season Hub. We've got the Collection Event, Special Offers, Battle Pass, Episodes, where you can dive into the story and the lore of Apex, Challenges, where you can see your daily and weekly challenges that can help you progress through the Battle Pass. The next tab is Play, that's the menu we've been going through. Next tab is Club. It's a larger social group, which Apex calls Clubs, I personally haven't used it. I don't see it as relevant. Moving on. Legends. Here you can see all the characters that are currently available in the game. You can see the ones that you have unlocked and the ones that you have not. You can unlock them with free in-game currency, or you can pay if you choose to do it faster. Additionally, you can apply skins, banners, or emotes that you have unlocked. I strongly advise that you go through the character's skills and abilities just so you can have a greater sense of what's possible to do in the game. Loadout, where you can see all the guns and apply skins and different aesthetics that you've unlocked throughout the game. And Store, where you can choose to buy stuff if you'd like to unlock it faster. So I think that'll about wrap up my quick overview of the Apex Legends menu. If you like this or learned something, please leave a comment. If you didn't, please leave a subscribe. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you get a W, and I hope you have a good one. I am Ambiguous Drake 3, signing out.